Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today we will have an individual reading for Mingyu. We will check his current energy, his career, his love life, and any healing messages that go through. Now, the next person will be Joshua and we will be finally done with all of the 17 ones. So all of the Joshua people out there, continue hanging in there. It will be uploaded sometime this week. Or at least that's my goal. So for Mingyu's current energy, let's see what we have. So we have the Hermit, the Six of Pentacles, and the World. So far it seems like he's doing okay. With the Hermit reversed, I'm getting reversed. None of them are reversed. With the Hermit, I'm getting that right now he's keeping some time. He's taking a moment to connect with himself. He's probably not hanging out with as many friends as he usually does. Now he's someone that seems to always like to be outside, so it's a bit surprising to feel like he's internalizing some energy. He seems to be doing some healing. You have the Two of Cups that just randomly fell. There's like this snake, so I'm getting that he's getting some sort of knowledge from within. He seems to be, this light that the Hermit is looking at tells me that he is finally, Mingyu is the one that is kind of like following the light. And with that, I don't mean that he's dying. I mean that he seems to get, like, the light bulb is going on. Like, he's getting ideas. He's understanding his life a little bit better, what his purpose is in life, or what he wants to do with life. And that seems to be important. We have the Six of Pentacles. He seems to be getting a lot of blessings and fortune that he is noticing or he's aware of. Because that's the way we have the World, so that tells me that he understands the cycles that he has to go through. He understands how the world works. He seems to be very abundant. He seems to be someone that gives a lot. Because this is Sagittarius energy. It's not Sagittarius energy, but I felt that energy. I felt even... because that's Saturn, so that's actually not Sagittarius. It's Capricorn energy. But I said Sagittarius because I feel like he's finally understanding how things work. He has that higher knowledge. He has reached that point where he understands if he wants something, how to get it, how to wish for it, how to think of it. Because the ideas and emotions you have towards something contribute a lot, whether you get something or not, whether your dreams come true or not. The Six of Pentacles, we have Virgo and Taurus energy. So he seems to be someone that is very healing, someone that likes to be of service to other people, someone that likes to be emotionally grounded, to be the support that other people need. He seems to be someone that is also very aware of how he feels and what he thinks. Someone that is very grounded and balanced. That's something that I'm feeling. The World card tells me also that he's ending cycles in a way that he finally feels complete. He feels satisfied. He feels very grounded. And when I'm connecting to his energy, I can almost feel as my crown chakra is like opening almost. We have the Two of Cups. So yeah, that is balance. I feel that he has a feminine and masculine side that he has finally come to terms with, or he has very well balanced. The Two of Cups could be romance, or a type of romance that is deeply connected. In this case, this person is offering a cup to this other person, and the heart is in the center. So that means that it's something that they both want, something that they both desire, and that is all good stuff. Let's see, how is Mingyu doing right now? Oh, 2 cards. We have the Three of Cups. So we have Mercury and Venus in Cancer. So he seems to be genuinely happy and celebrating. We have three little angels and a flowers blossoming. So he seems to be in a very, very good energy. I think that's why I feel very calm and centered and grounded in a way. As I'm reading his energy, he feels like someone that is emotionally very stable, and we have Earth right here, so also very grounded. And as I say that, we have the King of Pentacles reversed. So what I'm getting from that is that he is learning how to be satisfied and not in a material sense. It feels like he's finally understanding the true meaning of life in a way. So he knows where his true happiness is, or where it relies on in a way. It feels like he understands how things work now. It's like he understands that, yeah, money is necessary and it's useful to be physically stable, but if he wants to be stable in all the sense of the world, he also has to be spiritually balanced. He has to be emotionally okay and content with life. So let's see, maybe we can get a deeper understanding of these cards. So we have the Hermit and then we have the Star. So he has been able to stay in a calm place, internalizing energy, internalizing knowledge. He's able to not only hear, but he can actually deeply listen and understand what is being told. He can hear himself clearly as well. I feel he has had a lot of moments of solitude that has helped him be able to understand exactly what it is that he wishes and what he desires. The Star is when someone is making a wish. They want a wish to be granted and they're asking for it. And in here it tells me that he has had enough time to put his thoughts together to finally start moving towards something that he wants. And this goes in all aspects of his life. For the Six of Pentacles, we have the Three of Pentacles clarifying it. So that tells me that one of the things he feels very fortunate about or feels very happy about is that he is working with other people, and that probably gives him a lot of happiness and satisfaction. That probably gives him a lot of comfort. That probably makes him very happy. We have a 3 over here and a 3 over here, so that tells me that he is genuinely very happy to work with other people, to start projects with other people. I think he will make a very good business person in the sense of being able to get those contacts and those relations. It feels that in this case, the Three of Pentacles could be about having a balanced relationship of give and take. But in this case, I feel that he's finally able to offer something to life, and life is offering something back, or he's finally able to accept the blessings and gifts life has for him. Let's see what else we have. Because if you look at this card, these three guys are like giving this other person a sword. So it feels like one of the gifts life is giving him is the ability to fight. Because now he knows what he's fighting for. For the world, we have the Four of Swords reversed. I have a feeling that the Four of Swords usually means someone that is meditating, someone that has to ground themselves, think a little bit more about being stable, like meditating in a way, so like that they can be in that silence to prepare for war. So I don't know about you guys, but I've always seen Mingyu as a warrior. I've always seen him as someone that is very good at surviving and very good at just doing a lot of things, like a jack of all trades. Not necessarily a master of them all, but very good at least managing. He has a very decent knowledge and skill for many things because of survival. Four of Swords reverse tells me that maybe he needs to meditate a little bit more so he can get more knowledge, so maybe he can close more cycles with the world reverse. But with the Four of Swords, I'm also getting that he potentially, for some weird reason, I feel that he has connected with someone that has guided him a lot in something that he needs guidance for. I feel that it could be a guardian angel, it could be a woman in his life that is guiding him towards finally understanding his energy and himself, something like that. or it could be just his own feminine energy that's able to balance him out and nurture him and take care of himself. Because again, we all have masculine and feminine energy, and one of the good things that the feminine energy has is that they're able to um, take care of itself a bit better than the masculine energy. The masculine energy tends to be the one that goes forward, takes action, and does not really care about their their physical body, but the feminine energy will go out of its way to really take care of the vessel that we're in, so like that we don't damage it, because we only get one body at a time. So I feel that in a way his feminine energy is the one that is able to take care of him. Is like, okay, no, we need to exercise to be healthy, we need to eat well to be healthy. While his masculine energy is like, right, as long as my body works, I can do all of the dreams that I have in mind, all of the goals I have. And with this Four of Swords reverse, I'm getting that he has, maybe he needs to meditate a little bit more, because it's reversed. It tells me that maybe he's not in that state, or it could mean that he has done well enough that he can manage and understand the world, how the world works, cycles, how fate and destiny are working with him or against him, however you want to see it. Let's see what we have for the Two of Cups. For the Two of Cups, we have the Queen of Pentacles reverse. So we have a Queen and a King reverse. So there's a chance that there's like a soul partner with him or surrounding him, and it's just not really working out. The fact that a Queen and a King are here, they're both Pentacles and they're both reversed, tells me that whoever his soul partner is not in the energy they have to be, just like he's also not in the energy that he has to be to meet his partner, even though he is emotionally stable. There's a chance that maybe there's a spiritual connection that has been made from both parties, but that doesn't mean that they can physically make it real yet. Whoever this person is also very caring, nurturing, someone that probably likes to take care of other people. Maybe it could be through food. Maybe someone that has a very pleasant voice, because the Queen of Pentacles is Taurus energy, but in this case it's Capricorn and Capricorn. So it's probably two public figures that we're looking at in this case. We have the Three of Cups and the Nine of Wands. So the Three of Cups tells me that he is someone that is able to take his guard down and have fun. This little monkey tells me that is someone that likes to enjoy life, likes to go through with all of the good things life has to offer, and is happy with just going through the motions of life and just going with the flow. So this tells me that he's very good at putting his guard down and having fun and enjoying, maybe not taking life all too seriously. But it also tells me that if someone were to ever want to attack or ever want to hurt him or anyone that he cares about, he's always ready to fight. Again, as I mentioned, to me he seems like a warrior. And let's see, the King of Pentacles. Let's see what we get. For the King of Pentacles. Oh, the cards are falling. It seems like that King of Pentacles has the energy that he has to work with. I'm struggling to just... Okay, we have two cards. We'll take those three cards, actually. So, we have... I thought I was going to drop my cards and I was going to cry. I was going to cry if I dropped my cards. Okay, where should I leave? I'll leave them. So we have, to clarify, the King of Pentacles reverse. We have the Fool. We have the Princess of Pentacles and the Tower. So it seems like with the Fool is like he has, even though he's doing pretty well for himself, he seems to be very grounded. It seems like the next step is to let go, to take that leap of faith, to go forward with something. I'm not entirely sure what that something is yet, but he has to go forward with something. That the Fool card is usually someone that is like, we have the World, so it tells me that he's about to finish a cycle and he's about to start a new path in life or a new chapter in his life. The Princess of Pentacles is actually Virgo energy, which he had here. So that tells me that he still needs to continue in that hermit mode. He needs to continue internalizing energy, analyzing how he feels, understanding um, what he wants and how he wants to go through with that. There's a lot of, it feels like there's still stuff that he needs to understand to go forward. I feel that there's still things that he has to analyze and go through to have a better understanding of who he is and his existence and what it means to just be him, if that makes sense. And then when he's good with all of that, he will be able to apply that into a physical representation of his image and how he sees himself, which also translate into his public image. But whatever it is that he has to analyze and have a better grasp of and understanding of, he still, it means that he needs to kind of trust a little bit with what life has to bring him. And to me, this feels like knowledge and understanding of something. And I think that something could be what makes him him. We have the Tower of Reverse. That feels more like he hasn't gone through the changes that life has to go through. This is Mars energy reverse. So that tells me that there's still action that has not been taken, but that's because it's not time yet. The Tower usually means someone that has to go through a very difficult, okay, it doesn't have to be difficult, but it has to be a change for sure, which usually means getting rid of the foundation you have and starting over almost, or trying to create a stronger foundation to build upon. And in this case, it feels like he has to take that leap of faith that life will, that he trusts in life and that he understand, not necessarily understand, well, yeah, understand deeper in what his role is in life and what he has to do. And then he will have to do a little bit more of an like research and analyzing, but this is not your typical like, oh, let me look up different articles and journals and data. It's more about personal stuff. This is very personal, very him. Like, he can ask other people for advice on how they did their own soul searching, but with him, it's still his, right? It's still his journey. It's still his ideas, his emotions, his thoughts. And to me, it feels like when he's able to leave this this energy and move forward, he will be able to be that King of Pentacles, to finally have a better understanding of who he is in life and what makes him the person that he is. And then he will have that Tower moment that will allow him to start from zero in a way, because the Fool is zero, which means that it is the beginning of a new path, of a new journey, and as I mentioned earlier, a new chapter. With that, let's start jumping and diving in to his career. What do we see from Mingyu's career? Let's go with that one. We have a Panther. That's the same card that June had for his, I think it was his career. And we have a Scorpion. So for Mingyu, we have someone that is ready to fight. He is a very passionate person that is ready to move forward. He carries his heart in his sleeve. He is ready to take action in what he's passionate about, what he wants. We have two fire symbols right there. And the Scorpion and the Panther. It feels like Mingyu has a very big heart. He's very nice, caring, and gentle. But he's a type of person that you don't really actually want to see mad. People love to tease him and joke with him because he's someone that doesn't take things too seriously. So he is not the type of person that will hold a grudge unless there is something to hold a grudge on, if that makes sense. So if he feels that people... There's a maturity in Mingyu that I'm not too sure people are aware of, which is that he understands the difference between someone wanting to actually hurt him and someone that doesn't know any better. And by doesn't know any better, I mean like it's their own insecurities that are being reflected on him that he's able to understand in a way. He has the knowledge that if someone wants to quote unquote hurt him, it's actually an insecurity of their own that they just had to take out on him. And then he understands when there's other people out there that genuinely want to hurt him, and that's when he will pounce. It's like he's ready to fight, and he's also very good. The way that Scorpios kind of fight, and well, this is Scorpio energy, as in the zodiac, but in this case, it will be someone that kind of pokes at you. It's like, okay, let me debilitate you a little bit, put your guard down, so then we can go for the real attack. Or it's kind of like a slow poison and venomous attack in a way. It's sneaky. It's not direct. But if he has to cut something from the root and just get rid of the problem quickly in one go, he will do it. He seems to be someone that understands the darkest parts of people. He understands the way that people think. He has knowledge, deeper knowledge than what he may understand of himself. So let's see what energy we have for his career. Okay. We have Earth. So he's trying to ground himself. He's trying to have a better understanding of his career. Earth tells me that he's a very practical person. He knows I have to do this and this other thing to achieve this goal. He's very goal orientated. So he's someone that understands the path that he has to go through to succeed. He sees his career as what it is, a material way to gain something. It could be money, it could be an idea of something, and he sees his career as a form of communication, as a form to reach other people, as a form to understand himself. Mercury rules Gemini and Virgo, which he got Virgo earlier, which tells me that he's someone that, again, he's giving a service to people, an earthly service. So he's using his career, so music, his image, his thoughts, and his ideas, all of them are being used to send out a message. All of them are being used as a service to heal, entertain people. And what I mean by heal is kind of like when you listen to music, it conveys an emotion and it reaches a part of us that maybe not everyone wants to consciously connect to. So let's say you hear a song and it makes you sad. The message has been conveyed. Someone writes a song for people to be happy and celebrate, and you use that in every party you go to, and everyone in the family dances. That shows that a message has been conveyed, and so on and so on. So in this case, he's using his career, even if it's not a conscious thing. It could be something subconscious, or it could be that he has finally seen his career for what it is and is taking full advantage of it and sending out the message that he feels he has to send out, which could be to help people ground themselves, understand Earth, understand their ideas or emotions or feelings, and again, so on, so on, so on. And to me, it feels that with Mercury, he's ready to take action. No. Well, yes and no. He's ready to take action, but it feels that it's so he can heal people. I mean, 17 has a song called Healing, and I don't really remember Mingyu's verse. But it feels like to me that he is someone that is ready to fight, but the fight that he's fighting is not a physical battle. It's not a war that we are accustomed to when we hear that word. It's more of like he is ready to help people ground themselves. He's ready to send a message of self-love and self-healing, of being of service to other people, and be that rock that helps people ground themselves on. It's something like that. Like he is a thinker and he's able to communicate clearly what it is. Well, I don't know how clearly is, but he's at least understands that his career is a way that he can convey a message to other people. Let's see what other things we have for Mingyu's career. So yeah, we have New Moon in Scorpio, work through your fear. So one of the things that Mingyu's doing with his career is helping people face their fears, helping people understand what they're afraid of. Again, that's the service that he's bringing. I feel that one of the things that he may be doing is also using his career as a way to understand what he is personally afraid of, constantly pushing himself to be the best that he can be. Again, the jack of all trades, continue doing things that he may not be familiar with, but now he has the opportunity because there's resources and people that know what they're doing. So the fact that he learned and recorded and edited the video for Snapshoot shows that he's someone that is willing to learn a new skill just because he wants to. And to me, that feels that that's a way that he's working through his fears. His career is a physical 3D way that he can learn the things that he has to learn that is helping him from the inside. Because again, that Virgo energy, that hermit energy. So closing a cycle by understanding who you are and what your place is on earth. Finally being in that silence. And then we have Earth, expect powerful change. Okay, for the Earth card, we have new moon eclipse, expect powerful change. So he feels like his career is going to change him a lot in who he is as a person, what his message is, what his purpose is. And it is also helping him go with other people. And I want to kind of show that there's like a lot of purple with him. So that shows that his third eye, his crown chakra, he's always working from that space, always in that the higher knowledge, that purpose, that truths, all of those things that people may not necessarily see at first. So let's see, what is Mingyu's message? His message, you have Knight of Swords. So again, Gemini energy, Mercury and Gemini energy right here. That tells me that he's someone that is like, that wants to encourage people to do what they love. He's someone that encourages people to not be afraid and move forward. He wants to communicate to people to not be afraid. If you have to jump over any obstacle, go over it, go around it, but you don't have to go through it, if that makes sense. If there's an obstacle in your path, just go around it. There's no need to tell it move. There's no need for you to break through it, right? You have fire and air energy in these two cards, so that tells me that he is someone that has a midst of hot air, which is someone that is willing to move forward and take action. What message does Mingyu have for his career? Like, what is his message? We have the Eight of Pentacles. He is someone that believes in hard work. He seems to be someone that values the ability of learning and teaching other people. This is a Sun in Virgo, so someone that is willing to work very hard for their dreams. Maybe a workaholic. So we have again Gemini and Virgo energy. So I didn't really check Mingyu's natal chart, so I don't know what his placements could be potentially, but I do think that Mingyu is an Aries, but I feel that he's also I feel his moon is in Pisces, but I could be wrong. So that the moon in Pisces will show that he's someone that the way that he deals with his emotions is by deeply internalizing information and analyzing himself. He's someone that's able to understand his emotions by just feeling them, of course. Someone that needs time for himself, like a lot of solitude, a lot of silence. That's how he meditates in a way when he's on his own. And he also seems to be someone that is very empathic, so someone that deeply connects subconsciously with other people. So that could be why there's a lot of Virgo energy of wanting to be of service, of healing and helping other people. And this Eight of Pentacles tells me that he is someone that is willing to work very hard. He understands the value of working hard for your dreams, improving your skills, following a practical path for your career so you can make your dreams come true. He seems to also be someone that is very fiery, because we have the Knight of Cups that has fire and water. So again, someone that is willing to take action when they have to. And I feel usually the Knight of Cups is seen as someone that is offering a cup of love to someone, but in this case, since this isn't his career, it tells me that that just shows that he's a very charming person, that even though he may be a bit reckless and just goes with the flow of things, just ready to take action and move forward, it also tells me that he does it based on his emotions. He's someone that follows how he feels. He does follow his gut feeling a lot, and because of that, he's fulfilling his life purpose, even if he's not conscious about it, or he may not understand fully what that purpose is or how that works. As long as he's doing what he enjoys and doing it in the way that he feels not necessarily comfortable, but good enough about himself. Like he's not doing something that is completely out of his comfort zone, but he's also someone that is not afraid of just going over obstacles very quickly. He's someone that just wants to move forward. So this Pisces energy right here tells me that he is someone that is able to deeply understand, very humanitarian, but in a very loving way, in a very caring way, because Pisces is a sign that the Knight of Cups is Pisces. So it tells me that he is someone that is able to see the beautiful parts of everyone. He's able to see people's souls in a way. And I will take out one more card, just a random card for his career. Okay. We have the Angel of Dreams. He is someone that he's a dream chaser. Isn't there a song called that? Or a group called that? I'm not sure. But to me, it feels like he is someone that follows his dreams. He goes through with it in a way. The message that he wants to show to other people and convey to other people is dreams can come true. Follow your dreams. Work hard to make them true. Follow your gut feelings and your emotions. Carry your heart in your sleeve. Don't be afraid to move forward and take action. You know, we have 2 scorpions, so that tells me that he is someone that is always trying to find the deep message about something, or he's trying to make sure that there's a purpose to the things that he does, even if it's something as simple as because I wanted to. Doing what you like and what you want is already good enough, and I feel that life is very grateful that he is going through with that message and encouraging people to do the same. So yeah, I'll leave that for his career, and let's move into his love life. Here. How is Mingyu's love life? A mess. That was the first word I got. How is Mingyu's love life? A mess. That's what I got. Interesting. We have Pluto and Uranus. So Pluto tells me that there's a lot of transformations he's going through, and Uranus tells me that he is changing constantly. This tells me a lot of change, new ideas, innovations. We have Scorpio and Aquarius energy, so let me think. I feel friendships, and Pluto is the ruler of Scorpio, which is all about high magnetic attractions and sex. So, all I have to say is that it's good to know that Mingyu is having a lot of fun in his love life. A lot of passionate nights, I feel. In Sagittarius. A lot of travel. A lot of... So, remember how I saw the world card, and my first thought was Sagittarius, even though it's a Saturn card. We still have Neptune on the bottom, so I'll leave our Neptune over here. So there's a lot of planets, and the only sign we have is Sagittarius. So it feels like Mingyu's sensitivity and Mingyu's ability to be so empathic and caring, and the fact that he has a very well balanced feminine and masculine energy tells me that it allows him to have a lot of game in love. He seems to have a lot of people chasing after him, or he's able to easily conquest a lot of beautiful women's hearts. That's kind of what I feel. I mean, Mingyu has a lot of fans, so he already has those, right? But I also feel that physically he can actually get a lot of people. He seems to be very magnetic and attractive to people. There's a mystery about him that people find, again, interesting. There's this quirkiness that he has, this depth to him that a lot of people like. We have a planet. I see friendships, transformation, change, inheritance, stuff like that. And Neptune, spirituality, all of the unknown. And Sagittarius tells me all about travel, movement. There's a sense of maturity. So someone that knows how... It's someone that doesn't take reckless action, but someone that knows very well what they're doing, and they're conscious about the actions that they take. The only thing is that I feel that Mingyu is not afraid of the consequences sometimes, which could be bad. it's good that he knows that he's aware of the consequences to the action that he takes, but is it really reckless if you know what you're getting yourself into? Maybe dumb. I'll say it could be dumb, right? Let's see. Everything was stable until we got into his love life. That's when I felt like I'm shuffling and the cards are like jumping. Like there's a lot to say for him in his love life. So let's see what we have from Mingyu's love life. Another Scorpio card. We have full moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. So he may be holding on to some people or some lifestyle that is not too good for him. He may be playing around a little bit too much. Let's see. And then we have first quarter moon. Your commitment is being tested. So I didn't want to say it, but let's say it now. It feels like Mingyu is quite the player. Now, I think, how should I put it? I don't think he's necessarily a cheater as much as he may have a lot of relationships that don't last too long. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but with your commitment is being tested, it kind of shows that, yeah, maybe he has not necessarily found that one person that will ground him if that's what he's looking for. But his lifestyle is of someone that enjoys the nightlife, enjoys to party. Let's see. We have North Node, step out of your comfort zone. So again, there's a lot of purple in here. So he has his third eye is completely open, his crown chakra completely open. So I think he's just enjoying life, even if his commitment may be tested. So I don't think he has had very long-lasting relationships with people. If he's, I'm not saying that he's having a lot of fun, but I don't think he has necessarily found someone that he wants to have a long-lasting relationship with. I mean, if both people are okay with that, then that's their thing. And then we have full moon eclipse. Conclusions are within reach. So I think this is just a chapter in his life that he's soon going to close. It feels like he's having his fun, he's enjoying life, maybe using sets as a form of healing, of spiritual healing and centering himself. Now, I don't really know what he's into, but that seems to be the case. So let's see what other energies we have for his love life. It's funny, when I did the other members, I will be like, okay, so their partner, the one person they want to be with, and with Mingyu is like, so when is he gonna stop holding it around? Apparently soon. I don't know. His commitment is being tested. Life is like, okay, so this guy, he's having too much fun. Too many 3 of Cups. Neptune is also about addictions and stuff, so maybe he should tone it down on the drinking and the partying and the enjoying life. But Sagittarius energy is usually, I see Sagittarius and Gemini as cards that don't really like commitment, and Sagittarius is usually seen as a sign that likes their freedom. They like they don't really want to be tied down. So yeah, it could be a card or someone that may be afraid of commitment because they don't want to feel trapped in a way. But then you have someone like Wusi. When I was reading for him, it was like, oh yeah, he's ready for this bird. Well, all he has to do is pat himself in the back and get that person that he wants, right? Because I don't think he's afraid of commitment as much as he hasn't really found that person yet. And then with Mingyu, we have the other part of Sagittarius that is all about having fun and not being in a committed relationship. So we have for him the black egg, which tells me that he is definitely in the spiritual energy that he has to be so that tells me that this period that Mingyu has been of just playing around, enjoying life, as I mentioned earlier, holding it around, it kind of tells me that that's just something he had to go through. And if that's the way he's enjoying life, that's the way he's doing it, as long as everything's healthy, everyone is content and happy, and everyone knows what they're getting themselves into, then it's fine, I guess. That's the life he wants to live. That's the life he's living. But I'm getting that life is already pushing him and getting out of that. We have step out of your comfort zone. So maybe for Mingyu, stepping out of his comfort zone is being in a stable relationship or living this type of semi unhealthy lifestyle. I don't know. So yeah. Oh, okay. Well. Okay. 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 So we have the black egg, which tells me that he's in the energy that he has to be. That's what he had to go through. That's what he's getting himself into. We have the whale. So that tells me that with the whale, there's a big change coming. He may not know necessarily when, but it's about to get there. We have water, energy, and then earth. Whatever that change is, it's going to ground him big time. So I've gotten the buffalo, like I think in DK's and Sulgi's reading, and that to me means someone that is going to ground themselves, find a stable partner, someone that is going to help them be in, like, finally centered and calm and grounded, rooted, finally less of this Sagittarius energy of moving around and having all that freedom, but finally finding, look, I have a lot of earth in me, so to me stability is a lot of good stuff, but maybe for other people that's not really their thing. So to me it's like, oh, he's gonna be stable, good for him, right? But maybe for other people that could be a nightmare. So that buffalo, we have 2 earth signs, so that tells me that he's finally going to ground himself, find the strength to stay centered, focused, and still spiritual, because we have purple and pinks that make me think of the third eye. And then we have the deer, so I feel he's going to meet someone that is very innocent, very pure, and again, there's all of this green, which is a heart chakra, so someone that is very sincere, genuine, and loving, caring, very, how should I put it, nurturing. So you know how we mentioned in Mingyu's career that he's someone that loves to be of service to other people, loves to take care of other people. I feel he's going to find someone that is going to be very nice, very caring, very motherly, but not only to children, it's going to be to everyone. It's like the way that they talk, the way that they act is going to be very healing to other people just because of this person's existence. Well, he's going to be over here like complete alpha male, like, oh, I want that one. I don't know. He's gonna be like marching in, like, I want that one. That's kind of what I'm getting for his love life. Let me see. I'm thinking if we should take cards out. So I want to know why those planets are here in his love life. So the transformations that we have for him, or the changes, I mean, he's going through, is the Ace of Pentacles. To me, the Ace of Pentacles, if we're talking about love life, is finally starting a relationship that is meant to be long-lasting, a relationship. So you know how his commitment is being tested? I think he's about to enter a stable, long-lasting relationship, and life wants to, it's like testing him to see if he's ready for something like that. It could be for this deer type of person, someone that seems very innocent and pure and caring and full of light. Seems like Mingyu has seen the worst of people as we see all of this darkness here. So it tells me, and also we saw it in his career, the Scorpion and the Panther both were in very dark places, like they were surrounded by darkness. So it tells me that Mingyu has seen the worst of people. And because of that, he may have lost a bit of hope on how people tend to be. And that could explain why in his career, his message is to be of service and help other people heal themselves. So there's a chance, again, he also seems to be very empathic, so that tells me that he is very sensitive, so he can feel how other people feel a bit too deeply. And now we have the Four of Pentacles reversed. So usually the Four of Pentacles is someone that does not want to let go of the treasures that they have. There's something that they find very dearly to them, and they don't want to let it go. So I feel that life is encouraging him and pushing him to let go of this lifestyle he has for his love life, and wants to probably push him more towards a more stable, long-lasting relationship that still gives him the liberty and freedom he's looking for, but maybe venture less in passionate endeavors. We have the Prince of Swords. So he's barely getting into communication. I feel it could be, he could meet this person through a friend, or maybe it's already in his friend groups and he hasn't really gotten too close to this person. I don't know if he knows this person yet or not, because I don't think he's ready to meet someone that he can ground himself with yet. But it seems like everything is still on the go. We have the Prince of Wands, so that's 2 pages. So there's barely starting, like it's barely starting something. And I feel he's gonna meet this person through his career and through a friend potentially. But if he has met this person, he has not really noticed them yet. And if he hasn't met this person, well, it's gonna be through friends or work that he's gonna meet this person. That Neptune energy. Let's get some clarity in that Neptune. Oh. Ah. We have the priest or the high priestess, which is the moon. All of his cards fell. Let me go pick them up, like always. Everyone making me pick up these cards. Let's see. We have the Six of Wands, so it's supposed to be a victory. The Six of Swords, going to calmer waters. Someone that doesn't make him feel burdened, and then we have the Queen of Wands. So someone that is going to make him feel empowered, that's going to make him feel comfortable, going to make him feel like the man, someone that's ready to take action. And it's going to be someone that is going to encourage him and help him in a way to find that it's going to be someone that's going to help him, how should I put this? Someone that's going to help him get rid of the things that he feels a bit burdened about. So remember how I mentioned that Mingyu may have lost a little bit of hope on people? This person is going to help him feel hope again, that there's people out there that have some good in them. Someone is going to be someone that's going to help him connect again to his spiritual side. Someone that's going to help him see a little bit more, understand a bit better, and so on, so on. Someone that's going to help him feel passionate again about something. Someone that's going to also help him leave something that he's... So yeah, okay. That makes sense. So the Six of Swords is usually leaving some rocky waters and going into calmer ones. And the rocky ones is a type of lifestyle he's going through right now. And the calmer ones is the more stable one that life kind of wants him to be in. And it's going to be something that he's going to feel proud of. He's going to feel happy. He's going to feel like it's a victory that he's able to finally ground himself and center himself, and yet be with someone that is going to allow him to be completely passionate, free, run around, continue adventure. So it could be someone that's going to go with him and travel the world. Someone that's going to join him in all of his projects. May it be, oh, let's record a video. Okay, let's record a video. A music one, or oh, let's write some lyrics. Okay. It's going to be someone that, one, joins him in all of his adventures. So it's going to be someone that will encourage him and be like, yeah, go ahead. I'll support you. So, yeah, it could be someone that, I guess that will explain why it's someone that he will meet through his career. So that this person is fully aware with what type of work he does. And because of that, it's going to be someone that will enjoy traveling around the world, or even just moving around. It could even be about... It could be even about traveling around the place that they're living in, looking at maybe other countries, the cities, the countryside. Probably every time they go on a date, it will be outside. I think it will be very few times about staying inside. So it's going to be someone that's going to be very happy to learn new things and explore the world, which is something that he finds comfort and happiness in. So it's nice that it feels like he's going to find someone that's going to be able to help him with that. Feel free even though it's a committed relationship. So now we have the Angel of Sky. Someone that's going to bring him hope. Someone that is going to feel him like he's in cloud 9. Super happy, super content, satisfied. And again, a sense of hope. We have the Angel of Vision. This person is going to be very spiritual, I feel. And by spiritual, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to be like a priest or a nun. If, if the person's a nun, I don't think they'll be with him. Um, it's more like this person is someone that is very respectful about Earth, so very nurturing not only to people but to Earth. Like someone that takes care of the environment, someone that takes care of themselves, takes care of other people. The angel of vision tells me that it's someone that may be able to predict the future. If I predict the future, I mean that they may be able to, yeah, maybe have dreams that they're like that help them see a little bit more towards the future, or it could be someone that through their art, they are unconsciously, I mean, we have the crowns and spirituality. So it's someone that is in the same vibration as him, but I feel that they may not be there yet. I mean, earlier in his current energy, we saw the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, which was both Capricorn energy, because the deck is weird. So both of them are people that work very hard in their public image. So this person could be very beautiful as much as they could be someone that has a very clean record. Someone that really takes care of making sure that they have good connections with people, that they have a good image. And I think they have a very good public image because they're themselves. So I feel that this person is going to be someone that is very genuine, a lot of green. And this spirituality tells me that this person is highly connected. So it's at the same vibration as Mingyu. So they're both going to be very sensitive, very empathic. I feel that this person is going to be a little bit more shy than Mingyu, even though Mingyu loves to just be out there. I feel this person is going to be a little bit more shy or a little bit more quiet. I feel more a very grounded person. I feel this person's gonna be very cute. I feel a sense of like, oh, this person's adorable, and I feel could be soft spoken or have a very loud laugh. I don't know. This person seems to be very, very powerful though, because this woman that we see here, it feels powerful and strength. It's gonna feel like this person mirrors Mingyu in a lot of ways, but of course they have different things that they have to work on for themselves. So the problems that they have for each other, or for their, or the paths that they have to take are a bit different, and because of that they've been shaped a bit differently. But outside from that, they seem to be very similar. With the moon right here in the angel of visions, it feels like this person is very, like, could be psychic unconsciously though. I don't think this person may have polished that side of themselves, but it will be very interesting to see what they have to offer in that case though. In that area, if you want to put it that way. So yeah, I feel like this is very interesting, very nice. Like, he's gonna go from just having fun, drinking, partying around, maybe sleeping around, and then boom, eventually he will find someone that is gonna help him just be grounded. Just be like free, yet grounded. So let's start moving into his healing message. What messages do we have for Mingyu? Healing messages for Mingyu. First two I mean. The owl spirit, you see clearly now, and the chameleon spirit, act as if. I feel like we got this once for someone, and I may not remember that well. So the you see clearly now, I feel that it's simply the whole thing that we saw for his current energy, that he's been understanding how life works. He's been understanding better what he wants from life. He may have gotten a better idea of how he can wish for things, how to think of things, and how to feel about things. It also feels like he is, with a chameleon spirit, act as if. It feels like he's getting knowledge of how things work. It's about time that he acts like he is aware of it, right? I think he's been fooling around a little bit too much. In a way, in life, is kind of like, oh, come on, man. It's about time you take things a bit more seriously, don't you think? Or act a little bit more of that Capricorn energy, which is someone that plans to do something, does it, and less of an impulsive way, which could be a bit reckless. It's kind of like, you know the signs that we're giving you, you know the warnings that we're giving you, so please, act like you see them and do something. If you know that you're jumping on the couch, you will eventually fall and break a leg, then don't jump on it. That's kind of what I'm feeling like. It's kind of like we're warning you about bad things that could happen. Please take it seriously. Because I feel he's a little bit too reckless. We have the armadillo spirit, set healthy boundaries. So I feel Mingyu knows that there's probably, I mean, in his love life we saw that he liked to party around. I have a feeling that life is like, start maybe looking for people that don't involve you and stuff like that, or people that even though they like to party around and enjoy life, it's not in an unhealthy way. They know how to heal themselves in a different way, in a more healthier one. Or I feel with set healthy boundaries, it could be that he needs to start thinking what matters to him most. If it's him, other people, his career, his love life. Like, I think it's about time that he starts looking a little bit more within, to start labeling things a little bit and be like, okay, so what matters to me most? I can't save the whole world, or I want to save the whole world, like something like that. Like, it feels like he needs to organize his thoughts a little bit more before he moves forward. We have the groundhog spirit, time to let go. We have the skunk spirit, know your worth. So it feels like Mingyu may have self-destructive tendencies. So he may feel like he doesn't deserve some things, or he feels like life is too good sometimes, and because of that he may distrust a little bit and start moving down towards the path of this can't be real. And then because of that self-destructive mode, I think if his moon is in Pisces, it's kind of normal. I feel that many Pisces have those. I mean, I think we all do. We all self-sabotage somehow, but I do feel that with him, that Pisces moon could be kind of like, oh, other people have it worse, so why will I feel bad about myself? Or I feel like crap today. Like, I don't know. There's something about, he needs to let go of a mentality that he's not worth it, or the mentality of things are too good to be true, or the mentality that he needs to continue working harder to be in the place that he wants to be. I feel that this is more of an idea he has rather than a reality. I feel that he has the idea that it's not in the place that he wishes for, but I think what he needs to change is he needs to look back. He needs to look back at the path and the journey he has gone through and realize that he has gone a long way and he has done pretty well for himself, instead of looking forward and thinking, oh, but I don't have this, and this other thing. Then we have the pig spirit, use your mind wisely. So I feel the whole thing about seeing things clearly and act as if, I feel that life is kind of telling him, like, look, we're giving you warning signs, red flags, and all of that, and you're not paying attention to us. So what's it going to be? Like, it's kind of like, remember how I mentioned in his love life when the Sagittarius card came out, I mentioned something like, he is not really reckless because he knows what he's getting himself into. I feel that these three cards are kind of talking about the same thing. Like, he knows what he's getting himself into, so he might as well, he probably should avoid those problems if he knows it's a problem. Like, he doesn't have to experience everything to have a knowledge, right? Like, I don't think we need to fall to understand that gravity is a thing, that kind of thing. Like, you learn it and you see it, you see apples fall, you see items fall to the ground and be like, oh, so that's how gravity works. But you don't really need to fall and hurt yourself on the way there to understand that that's a thing. That's kind of what it feels like. We have the flamingo spirit, embrace the in-between. So I think the advice life is giving him is like, yes, the random thoughts that you get, the random ideas, visions, and all of that, they are messages for you to survive. There are messages for you to take care of yourself. Don't ignore them. I have a feeling that he may be ignoring them a little bit. We have the deer spirit, bring a gentle touch. And you know who's going to bring the gentle touch? Whoever his love partner is. Because that person was a deer. And there's a lot of green and orange. So there's going to be someone who's going to fill his life with passion and love and care and all of that stuff. We have the scare of Beetle spirit, magic works through you. So the whole idea, he may feel in his career that he has to work hard, and he has to work hard, but he may do it in a more practical way of like, I have to write this many lyrics to have a good song, or I need to do this many hours of exercise to be buff, or I need to eat this much to be this good. And I feel that this magic works through you is a message that is telling him, look, my guy. You being you and you existing as yourself is good enough. You have already the skills within you to make things happen. You have the knowledge, the abilities, the face, the voice, the materials, the environment, the people. Like he has it. He has it all. All he has to do is continue being himself. Continue following that path that makes him happy and that he enjoys, knowing fully well that he's not hurting himself and others. And then the magic works through him in the sense that the message will go through. People will understand it. You know, it's kind of like you're a role model, but just being yourself. So you show people how they should act, that kind of thing. Oh, then we have the dolphin spirit. This and that are true. So the whole idea that he's not crazy, the messages that he sees and that he gets, they're true, they're real, and he should take advantage of that instead of just being like, let me just ignore that, even, let me go through that dangerous path, even though I already know it's a dangerous path, right? I feel like that's the thing with him. Like, he already knows he's getting himself into something bad, yet he's like, I love danger, let's go for it. Let's see what other messages we have for him. We have Angel of Flame, don't be impulsive. Be passionate, love life, continue moving forward, but don't be reckless. We have the Angel of Mysteries. This and that are true in the Angel of Mysteries. They are telling me that he's getting a lot of spiritual downloads. He's connecting a lot with spirit. He's getting knowledge of how he should live his life, or like his life purpose. That's kind of what I mean. And that Angel of Mysteries is kind of telling he's finally getting enough information to know that there's something bigger than himself at work, but he's still in that confusing path where it's like, but it doesn't make sense. Like, I think he's still in like that path where it's like, it doesn't really make sense. We have the Angel of Song, which is, to me, being able to connect with yourself, being able to communicate, maybe through music, maybe through love. Oh, talking about love, we have heart, beauty, love, and then we have the Angel of Silence. So to me, it feels like if he continues going through music, if he continues with his career, he's going to meet the people that he has to meet. He's going to work in the path that he has to work for. Like, he chose a path that works best for him, that's going to help him reach the people he has to reach, encounter the paths and life lessons and all of that he has to encounter. Like, he's doing well for himself. He's doing great. And that heart beauty card tells me that he is doing a lot of self-love, a lot of self-care, spiritual, like soul searching. Like, he's doing what he has to do for himself, and that's kind of like what life wants, right? Send out that message of self-love, self-care, and also because of that, when you're good with yourself and you take care of yourself, it becomes a lot easier to start caring for other people, because you can give them what you have rather than what you wished you had, or feeling that you have to sacrifice what you have. And because of that, you don't feel like that need of like, oh, I need something in return. It feels more like, I'm just giving you this because I feel happy, so let me give that to you. And that Angel of Silence tells me that he's finally connecting with himself, and that's good. Which is, I feel like we went full circle, because this Angel of Silence brings me back to that Hermit card he got in his current energy, and in that card I was thinking of this one, so I'll wrap it up there. So I hope you found this video entertaining, and I hope you liked it and everything. The next person is Joshua, so look out for him. He should come out sometime soon, I promise. I'll try to record it soon enough so you get it speedy fast. And yeah, I'll leave that there. Love and healing from my part to you, and see you on the next one.